Good evening everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back. For my returning viewers and for the new viewers, I welcome you to this YouTube channel. Here I provide all the information about UK visa processing, nursing in the UK, and lifestyle of the UK nurses. If you are interested in these topics, this channel is for you. Stay tuned, give it a big thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to my channel as well to get the latest news about the UK nursing and all the process involved. Thank you so much. When it comes to apply for a visa, it's very important that you include all the relevant documents and make sure that your case is strong enough that you get a visa approved. So we are going to discuss each and everything about Tier 2 visa. Tier 2 visa is for skilled worker visa for doctors, nurses, and for all the other healthcare professionals. This is the visa you want to apply for if you're coming from Pakistan or India or any other country to the UK to work as a nurse. This is the visa for skilled workers, okay, Tier 2 general visa. So we are going to talk about all the documents required for a Tier 2 visa. For a lot of people, their visa get refused because they don't include all the relevant documents, or maybe they don't know what is the criteria. If you are including your passport, it should be valid for at least 6 months. There should be some extra pages, at least one blank page on each side. There are some points that you need to know for each and every document that you include. So we are going to discuss all these in this video. All right, I know a lot of people get into trouble. Their visa get refused because of these minor mistakes. So I know a lot of people get their visa refused because of these minor mistakes. Let's say, like, if I want to include my passport, this is the first and foremost document that you must include when you apply for a visa. Passport is the must, right? So it should be valid for 6 months. There should be at least one blank page. Same applies for if you want to apply for if you want to include your medical certificate, it should be valid. So we need to know that what is the validity. If I'm including a medical certificate from a GP or from a doctor, how long is the validity for that certificate. So for all the documents, you need to make sure that you know the validity of that particular document that you are including. If you are going to do it with the agency, they will let you know that what are the documents you need. So you can skip this video, you don't need to watch. But if you are going to do it by yourself, if you are directly hired by the employer, you need to upload all your documents by yourself. Then you need to know what are the documents we need for Tier 2 visa. Agencies usually they send you a list of documents that you need, and they also give you pattern that you need to follow to apply for a visa. They don't do it for yourself. They don't do it for you. They ask you to do it, okay? So but they give you a pattern to follow. Let's say they give you an example that this is the process you're going to follow to apply for a visa. So in this video, as I said, we are going to discuss the documents. The first document we need is the passport, and then we need our English language test, whether it's IELTS or OET. And as you know, the validity for OET and IELTS is 2 years. So you need to include the English language test, whether it's OET and IELTS. As I said, the validity is 2 years. So make sure within that 2 years, you are going to apply for your visa. That's the second document on the list. Third thing we need is the police certificate, criminal record. They want to make sure that there is no police background. There is no like a criminal charge or anything like that. It should be valid. Usually the validity for the police clearance certificate is 3 months. 3 to 6 months is the validity for police clearance certificate. So when you apply, make sure that it's valid. And then I would suggest, like, when you apply for the visa, that is the time, like 1 or 2 days before that, you can get your police clearance certificate, or at least 1 week before, just to avoid the expiry date. Because if it's 3 months, it's a short time, but if it's 6 months, well and good. So the fourth thing we need is the certificate of sponsorship. That is the certificate you're gonna get from your employer, and also your offer letter that you need for the visa processing. So here on the fifth on the list I have is the CBT exam and the CBT confirmation. Like you get an email from the NMC saying that congratulations, you have passed the CBT exam. That is the confirmation email that you need for the visa processing. So when you pass your CBT, you only get an email saying that congratulations, you passed your CBT. That is the email. You need to print that off and then include that in your visa. When you apply for the visa, you need to upload that document. And also the fifth thing, the sixth thing I would say is better to get the print of NMC invitation. They invite you, they send you an email saying that you are invited to do your CBT and OSCE exam. That is the invitation letter you get from the NMC. You need to include that in your visa application when you apply for it. Also in that invitation letter, they say like you are allowed, you are eligible to sit for the CBT. You do it in your country. And they also say that part 1 of test of competence and part 2 test of competence part 1 and part 2. So part 1 is CBT that you do in your country. Part 2 is OSCE that you do in the UK when you come over. All right, the final thing I want to include is the TB certificate. It's must for the when you apply for the visa, they ask you which country you watching, which country you are applying from. Like from Pakistan, it's must that you need to provide TB certificate. There are some countries where they don't need the TB certificate, so you need to check on the list that if your country is included on that list where you need to apply, where you need to submit the TB certificate. So I know that Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bangladesh, it's must that they need to provide the TB certificate. But make sure that you check your country on the list. If your country is included on that list, then you need to provide the TB certificate. And also make sure that there are nominated centers for the TB certificate which are assigned by the UKVI. So UK immigration, they have some nominated centers where they do the TB certificate. You are not going to do any hospital, like you are not allowed to do it anywhere else. So it's only allowed where they have that nominated centers. So you're gonna go there and apply for the TB certificate. So in Lahore there is one in Islamabad as well. So if you want, you can Google it and check out online where are they located. All right, so these were the documents that we need for visa processing. And just to summarize, we need our passport should be valid for 6 months, English test should be valid for 2 years, police clearance certificate should be valid for at least 6 months, certificate of sponsorship, offer letter, CBT exam confirmation email from NMC, and invitation letter for CBT and OSCE, and the TB certificates. So these were the all documents that we need for Tier 2 visa. Just to for my viewers who would like to see the video in Urdu, मैं थोड़ा सा आपको बता देती हूँ कि कौन कौन से डॉक्यूमेंट, आज की जो वीडियो हमारी थी वो Tier 2 वीज़ा के लिए कौन कौन से डॉक्यूमेंट्स चाहिए होते हैं उसके बारे में थी। ठीक है, इसमें हमने सारा डिस्कस किया कि हमें पासपोर्ट चाहिए। पासपोर्ट जो है 6 महीने तक वैलिड होना चाहिए। आपका इंग्लिश टेस्ट चाहिए, आपको OET करते हो या IELTS करते हो वो 2 साल तक वैलिड होना चाहिए। पुलिस सर्टिफिकेट या क्रिमिनल रिकॉर्ड चेक आपको चाहिए जो कि 6 मंथ का उसकी वैलिडिटी होती है। और आपको सर्टिफिकेट स्पॉन्सरशिप चाहिए और ऑफर लेटर चाहिए। जब आप वीज़े के लिए अप्लाई करते हो ये सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स आपको चाहिए मस्ट। तीसरे आगे में जो नेक्स्ट चीज़ है वो हमारी है CBT का एग्ज़ाम जो आप देते हो, उसकी रिपोर्ट, उसका जो पासिंग रिजल्ट चाहिए वो NMC वाले आपको ईमेल करते हैं कि कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन आपने पास कर दिया। वो आपको ईमेल चाहिए। CBT के लिए CBT की कंफर्मेशन ईमेल जो आपने इंक्लूड करनी है अपने वीज़े की एप्लीकेशन में, फ़ाइल अपलोड करनी है। और जो है NMC आपको जो इनविटेशन लेटर भेजता है, आपको ईमेल भेजता है कि आप एलिजिबल हो CBT या OSCE करने के, टेस्ट ऑफ कॉम्पिटेंस देने के आप एलिजिबल हो। टेस्ट ऑफ कॉम्पिटेंस इसको ही कहते हैं। पार्ट 1 जो है वो CBT को कहते हैं। टेस्ट ऑफ कॉम्पिटेंस पार्ट 1 इज़ कॉल्ड CBT, टेस्ट ऑफ कॉम्पिटेंस पार्ट 2 इज़ कॉल्ड OSCE। पहले पार्ट को CBT कहते हैं, दूसरे पार्ट को OSCE कहते हैं। तो ये जो आपको NMC इनविटेशन भेजता है वो भी आपने उसका जो है प्रिंट करा के वो भी आपने अपलोड करना है। ये भी आपका मस्ट डॉक्यूमेंट इंक्लूड होना चाहिए। और जब आप पास कर लेते हो उसकी कंफर्मेशन ईमेल भी चाहिए। और जो फाइनल मैंने बात की है वो TB सर्टिफिकेट के लिए। TB सर्टिफिकेट जो है आपने बनवाना है और वो नॉमिनेटेड जो UKVI से रजिस्टर्ड शुदा अदारे हैं, सिर्फ वहाँ से बनवाना है, ठीक है। किसी भी हॉस्पिटल जाके या चुगताई लैब या कहीं भी जाके आपने ऐसे नहीं बनवाना। जो नॉमिनेटेड उनके सेंटर्स हैं, UKVI वालों ने रजिस्टर्ड कराए हुए हैं, वही उन्हीं सेंटर्स में जाके आपने TB सर्टिफिकेट बनाना है। अब मैं आपको एक नेक्स्ट मेरी वीडियो में मैं इंक्लूड करूँगी कि TB सर्टिफिकेट जब आप बनवाने जाते हो उसके लिए कौन कौन से डॉक्यूमेंट्स चाहिए। तो इफ़ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड, अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करें, जो लोग आना चाहते हैं उनके साथ डिस्कस करें, उनके साथ शेयर करें। अगर आप एजेंसी के थ्रू काम करते हो, एजेंसी के थ्रू बेसिकली अप्लाई करते हो, तो वो आपका सारा प्रोसेस बता देते हैं कि कौन कौन से डॉक्यूमेंट्स चाहिए, क्या क्या चीज़ें चाहिए और कैसे अप्लाई करना है। लेकिन अगर आप डायरेक्ट हायर हो हॉस्पिटल की तरफ से, जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा कम होते हैं, तो फिर आप खुद भी ये सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स अपलोड कर सकते हो। ये सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स आप खुद भी अपलोड कर सकते हो। अगर आप खुद नहीं करना चाहते, आप ये सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स खुद भी अपलोड कर सकते हो ऑनलाइन। अगर आप खुद नहीं करना चाहते तो VFS वाले जो हैं वो भी आपके लिए अपलोड कर देते हैं, लेकिन याद रखें वो पेड होता है, उसके लिए आपको पे करना पड़ता है। जब वो आपके डॉक्यूमेंट्स अपलोड करते हैं तो आपको उसकी फ़ीस देनी पड़ती है। बट यू कैन डू इट बाय योर सेल्फ, इट्स वेरी ईजी। ये बहुत ज़्यादा ईजी है, अपने खुद से भी आप डॉक्यूमेंट अपलोड कर सकते हैं। लेकिन अगर आपको लगता है कि आप स्कैन सही नहीं कर पा रहे या जो है आपसे सही नहीं होगा, इफ़ यू डोंट फील कॉन्फिडेंट इनफ, कि आपको लग रहा है कि आप नहीं कर पा रहे, तो आप VFS से करवा सकते हो और उसकी फ़ीस दे के करवा सकते हैं। तो अगर आपको ये वीडियो में कुछ भी क्वेश्चन, आपको कुछ क्वेरीज हैं आपके पास, या आपको कोई क्वेश्चन है आपके जो आप पूछना चाहते हैं, तो प्लीज़ कमेंट करिएगा, मुझे बताइएगा। कोई डाउट है तो आई विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू हेल्प। एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग। टेक केयर, सी यू सून, बाय बाय।